Hello. So, it's been a few months since they've released Lyria, and I've talked a bit about her in the past, but Lyria, she has had an immediate impact on the metagame, but kind of like how you predicted, though, it's kind of limited to certain teams. Like you'll see her a lot, often with like Lara Croft. You see her a lot with like these Lara Croft teams. You also see her like a lot with Ishmael. We've like said, there's another one with Ishmael, Lara Croft, Ishmael, right? So we are seeing Lyria a lot. And Keira, there's Keira. Keira's kind of like another one you see her with. But what hasn't happened, a lot of people are like, well, this means so and so is gonna be good again. Like so like, Elmer's gonna finally be good. Like, no, Elmer still is bad. Artemis is still bad. Like, Lyria cannot save the bad marksman from being bad. Like in all, like I said, it just if you're gonna be using a marksman with Lyria, uh, Lara's a much better marksman than pretty much all the marksmen that weren't getting used before. So if you have access to Lara Croft, some of you don't, but if you have access to her, she's gonna be a better choice than most of those other marksmen. Likewise, Keira being undead now that they made her undead. She has natural synergy with Lyria because Lyria is also undead. Um, she's undead, but also some of her skills affects, like I said, if they are bonds of alliance. If the bonded ally is undead, they both get a physical attack bonus. So you compare her with Keira. So Keira, this has been she's kind of helped create like a second renaissance for Keira. Keira kind of disappeared from the metagame, but Kira's kind of relevant again thanks to Lyria. So Lyria has made things work for Keira again. On the other hand, like one of the big losers of Lyria is Dante, like far as marksmen go. Dante's still a good hero, though. I mean, Dante's still an excellent hero to develop. Just know you can't really put Dante as your tank anymore on defense because they can just use Lyria, and Dante has terrible health. Like, and I think I might have missed a health cliff. No, he doesn't even have a health cliff. So yeah, Dante's health's just terrible. He has a health skin you can do, but even with the health skin, it's still less sub 500k. So he does not have the health to survive without dodge. Dodge is his whole thing. Lyria takes that away. He doesn't have like anything else. He's not like Aurora. Like Aurora has like 1.2 million health almost. Plus she has like the best magic mitigation in the game, so she's still great against magic damage, whereas Dante's always been pretty sus versus magic damage. So Dante's probably like a big loser, but like all these other arcs, and I've always talked about like a lot of these marksmen just aren't good. Like people always like, why do you hate marks? I'm like, well, they're just kind of unplayable. Aurora made them pretty much unplayable. But like even with like in an era with like Lyria and stuff, like kind of pushing, you're seeing less Auroras and Dantes on defense. I mean, you could use them, but why would you use them over someone like Keira or someone like Lara Croft, right? I mean, Artemis, I said, is like maybe Artemis could find a spot on offense only. You're never going to put Artemis on defense. Astrid and Lucas is just their heroes designs broke. Their designs broke. This is the worst hero in the game. They need a complete rework. Darkstar, the main hero that keeps Darkstar down is actually Sebastian because she's about status effects and Serenity shuts her down. Daredevil, I feel like Daredevil has probably the most potential of these marksmen, the underused marksmen. Just because she has pure damage potential, she has like this armor pen potential, so I feel like just because of the pure damage stuff, she does have potential, especially if they don't have like an Aurora or Dante or like Heidi, if they don't have dodge buffing. I feel like she has potential with just how her kid is. Ginger, I feel like you would just use Keira instead. I mean, Ginger was notoriously bad against dodge buffers because she just feeds them energy, and this is still a case if they have Heidi on defense. You'll still see Heidi a lot on defense, even post Lyria, and again she'll just feed Heidi a bunch of energy, and Heidi will literally just destroy you with a bunch of ult spam. So I think Ginger's still suspect. Like Daredevil works because she mostly attacks, like I said, she does a lot of pure damage too. She does have a lot of frontal attack. She ignores armor. She's set on fire, so she has like a lot of potentials to just like get real good kills. She's not like just spamming like all these super multi-hit shots like that just feed a bunch of energy to the thing. Like your old spams, like just feeds a bunch of energy. So I don't think any of them. I think Daredevil's probably the most likely out of them. Artemis might be a good attacker. Fox. Fox used to be kind of like attack back before Pre-Morgan. Fox was like one of 3 heroes who could buff Armor Pen, and the other 2 were Chain Mao and Elmer. Elmer was always suspect, but Fox kind of had a role in certain teams. Like there was a time when you would use Fox with Keira. Keira plus Fox used to be like an actual combo. You'd maybe put like Nebula between them or something. There was time, like I don't think Fox is coming back because now it's Keira plus Lyria. Like there's no need for Fox because Lyria buffs Armor Pen. And yeah. So Fox Keira is not coming back. Sorry, Fox. I think you're cute still, but you're just not coming back. Sorry, friend. But yeah, like I said, the Warriors were always in a better place. It's like most of the Warriors were still getting played, except Elmir. He's a warrior marksman. Technically, he's warrior first, but it's not gonna matter too much there. Kayla's interesting because she does pure damage. Don't think Lyria really affects much there, but yeah, most of the Warriors were getting played, except Elmir. Tristan has a niche. Turtles have a niche. Jew is still good as a marksman. Jew has already had a niche. He's the other good marksman along with like Lara Croft and Dante. He already had a niche. Now Kira's good again thanks to Lyria. Well, Kira's good pretty much only in Lyria teams, but hey, that's definitely a lot better than a lot of these other marksmen. But yeah, Lyria unfortunately is not gonna save your favorite marksman. Does anybody use a full team? Like, come on. What's all these one hero teams? Come on. Titan challenges. But all the actual hero teams? Come on, I wanted to do a battle challenge. Fine. Fine. I don't have any of these marksmen actually developed. That won't work. Gosh dang it. You know what? Let's do this here. So if we are doing Lyria Franz, use Lara Croft a lot in Lyria teams. Like Lara Croft might be her best partner, despite Lara Croft not being undead. The Lara Croft plus Lyria teams are like really popular, and Sebastian is still like the best hero in the game. Like Sebastian is so menacingly good. Heidi's still pretty good. Maybe you do an Ishmael or something, or you'd have like, I mean, Lara Croft can heal too, so maybe you just have Lara Croft as your healer. Yeah, you could do something like that on defense, and then we can try some of these other marksmen. Like I said, I feel like Daredevil has the most potential as a possible marksman. But let's see. Who would we use? Or would we use Aiden? Aiden's good if you're still trying to use like if you're still trying to win via with Aurora. Like Aiden keeps Aurora still relevant. Like you can still use Aurora, just like I said, with Aiden a lot of times against Lyria teams. Like I can get wins like that. Yeah, let's try this here. We'll see if Daredevil's actually worth using or not. Like I said, Daredevil maybe, but for the most part, I don't think most of these marksmen will be able to do it. Again, this is against an Ishmael team. Alright, no. Doesn't look like we're getting a win here. Yeah, nah. Nope. Yeah, no, see, like in Daredevil, I feel like it's like the best case scenario. of that, and she does okay damage, but like, yeah, it's just kind of what I mean. Like, it's not gonna change that because you still had Heidi there. Like, even if we put like said, I mean, that's, this even with like the dodge tank on, like Heidi still used a lot. And Lyria, like I said, you wouldn't really put Daredevil in a Lyria team because there's just better options. So I was thinking maybe Daredevil could help pick off a team like that, but unfortunately, no. The answer is clearly no. Anyway, not too much more to say on this one. Like I said, I did a video a while back about how Lyria is already like reshaping the metagame. If you want to know a bit more about Lyria and how she affects the metagame, recommend checking out that video down below. As always, thank you for watching.